Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. First up today, how to entertain and style this summer. And who do we turn to? There's only one guy in town, in my opinion. It is David Caruso, Milwaukee's go-to event planner and designer. What's up, David?
Hey, Molly. Good morning and happy summertime.
Happy summertime to you, too. Tiff is off today, so I asked you to hang out with me. I'm so excited to see you.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. I'm all set with my morning blend coffee, and we are going to have a good time talking about summer and hanging out before everyone gets to enjoy this fabulous 4th of July holiday weekend.
I love it. You know, David, I think people are sort of adjusting to the disappointment of not doing the regular things. They're probably not going to fireworks. They're probably not having large gatherings or picnics or parades. And so they're sort of adjusting to the fact that they're still at home, probably entertaining just with family or very small groups and social distancing. So I think people still want to have fun and celebrate and make it festive.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, it is disappointing. Let's just face it. You know, this is not the 4th of July weekend that we're all used to. And of course, we have to think about being a little bit more safe and cautious maybe, but there's still ways to have fun and be stylish and be fabulous with our friends and close family members. So I agree with you. You know, it's disappointing, but we're still ready to have a good time. And the weather is supposed to be fantastic. So as you know, Molly, that always helps, right?
Yeah, I think it helps, and it makes us safer, too. I think if we're socializing in small groups and we're outside, that's a bonus. I asked you to sort of bring back some of your favorites because you've shared some things with us on the show that I think are super fun, stylish, of course, fantastic, but also things that people can be doing at home to sort of jazz it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We've had so much fun, and I miss being with you guys in the studio, everybody there, especially during this time where your guests have been away and at home. You guys do such an amazing job. And, you know, the fun we've had talking about summer entertaining over the past years, wow, we've come up with some great, clever things. And I know I sent you some of the viewer favorites, and one of mine that I agree with that the viewers love too. And it was one of those like super simple, you know what I call it, Molly, cheap and cheerful, right?
Yes, I love that.
These amazing cupcake covers. You know, I call them the bug out covers. I have these at all of my summer parties just because it's so simple. People love it. It's stylish, and it also serves a purpose. I don't know if you've tried it yet, Molly, but they definitely work. And they're super fun.
Yeah, and Paul actually was nice enough to put together not just those pictures, but also we're looking at some video now of these. They sort of almost look like muffin holders, paper, where you just kind of turn it upside down and then put a straw through it. But it does keep the bugs out. It's also a fun way to sort of dress it up because you could use something that's 4th of July themed. Those were a pink and white flower, but there's a lot of cool muffin tins.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you know, the pro tip here is make sure you get the extra large cupcake liners because those tend to work best for, you know, different size cups and things. But, you know, it's also really good for the kids because it's fun for them and it definitely keeps the bees out and keeps them safe while they're enjoying some summertime juice or lemonade. So this is fun, and I'm glad that viewers liked it.
I thought it was fun, too. Another thing they really liked was the lawn twister. And, you know, this is something because people are able to obviously be outside in their backyards. I've seen a lot of people playing badminton, but this is a really cool take on the traditional game.
It's so cool. And, you know, I think that this is great for families to do together. But what I love is it could also be a little adult party.
Yeah.
But this twister, you know, we use cardboard pizza box covers, cut out a circle in the top of the box, and that's how we got the perfect round shape that you can spray paint on your lawn and create your own interactive, fun twister game for you and your friends and family. The kids love it. It's something to do together. You know, we did this with friends one summer, and it was so fun. And, you know, it's definitely easier on the grass than slipping around on a piece of plastic.
For sure, for sure. And it's fun because the kids, again, can get involved. We showed the video of the pizza, the cardboard, how you cut it out, and then you spray paint it. So you just need the colors, the red, the yellow, the green. And then I'm guessing you just need a spinner, perhaps, but you're kind of set to go with Lawn Twister.
Yeah, absolutely. Super easy again. We love it.
I love the Prosecco and popsicles, admittedly, because I love Prosecco. But this is such a refreshing, sort of fun. What I love is for adults, it kind of brings us back to being kids again, and it's just fun. It's just sort of like a colorful way to dress up Prosecco.
It is. And Mal, it's so funny because I remember on set the reaction that you and Tiffany had when I first brought this to the show, because again, it is so simple and it's so easy. It takes about 2 minutes. Seriously, if someone says, oh, we're going to stop by and see you this weekend. If you have Prosecco and popsicles, you can really make a showstopper statement when they arrive with a little past signature drink, which you know I love. But yes, I mean, simple, fun, Prosecco and popsicles, and people will talk about this one and think that you had the best summer soiree ever. So why not? It's delicious, it's fun, it's attractive, and it tastes good too.
And there are some really cool popsicles these days. I've seen lime and coconut. You can get them in mango. So it'd be a little delicious take on Prosecco. Okay, we have to talk about your watermelon salsa because this recipe is very easy, but for summer, it is adding the wow, I think, to our traditional favorite salsa and chips.
Oh my gosh, and this is so refreshing. It is so yummy and delicious. And like you said, simple. So this is my favorite, the watermelon salsa. Really, it's just watermelon, red onion, cilantro, fresh mint leaves, jalapenos, and fresh mint juice, or lime juice, sorry, fresh lime juice. So it's really easy. I like how we had it in those small little grab and go containers with a couple of chips. So again, you can make this simple, make it ahead of time, refrigerate it, keep it cold, and it's super refreshing and so easy. People love it. It's delicious. And like you said, Molly, it's different, something a little bit more creative.
Totally creative. Speaking of that, you were creative even as a kid. I don't know if we still have the picture. Oh yeah, we do. Of you on the bike. So I have to know, I don't know do you know how old you are in this picture where you're in the 4th of July parade with the bike totally, like tricked out?
I want to guess maybe 7 or 8, maybe.
Did you know then? I mean, did your parents or your neighbors, I mean, did people say, this kid has got the creative gene and he's going to be an event planner and designer one day?
I think it was written in the cards or the stars or whatever they say. But it's so funny because, I have a super creative mom too. And I'm pretty sure she had a good hand in that bike with me, and it's where I get a lot of my creativity from. But I mean, every year I was out there putting a little razzle dazzle to the 4th of July bike contest in my neighborhood growing up. And, always walked away with the first prize, of course.
Of course you did. I love your mom. And I've always thought, this is true. You're funny at a cocktail party because you always have interesting things to say. But I think the whole world would like to be your neighbor, just to kind of be able to, through osmosis, sort of tap into those creative abilities that you have. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today on the show.
Of course, this was so much fun. And I'll see you a little bit later, Molly.
Yeah.